All right, everybody, what's up? I lied. I'm doing another video, and I just got done doing one on silence and, talking about a time to be silent and a time to speak. Mohawk is up. I'm ready to get into this weekend. I'm listening to my Guns N' Roses. The name of the song is Knock, Knock, Knocking on Heaven's Door. I'm feeling a little aggressive right now. There's a time to be passive, and there's a time to be, in God's face in our prayer closet, and, voicing our thoughts and our relationship with Him. So, a couple quick scriptures. They're both referenced to each other. One's in Matthew and one's in Luke. We're going to start out in Matthew chapter 7, verse 7. And it says, "Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be open." So we're commanded to be silent at times, and we're commanded to be asking and requesting, keep knocking at the door. So here's the version in Luke. This is Luke chapter 11, verse 8 through 10. "I tell you, even though he will not give up and give him anything because he is his friend, yet because of his persistence, he will get up and give him as much as he needs. So I say to you, ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, and he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened." Oh, okay, so sometimes we need to be in silence, and sometimes we need to be proactive in our engagement with the Father in our prayers. Again, I pulled some commentary here. When we're persistent with God, it shows trust and dependence. Ooh, I like that. Persistent prayer shows us that you trust God to have the answers to whatever you need. It also honors God. Persistent prayer is always a way to confess that God is the source of all that you need, and that He will be the answer to your prayers in His own time. Our prayer and consistent prayer helps us discern God's will. Persistent prayer can help you learn God's will. The other thing about persistent prayer is that it releases God's power. Persistent prayer can release all of the powers of God. So, when we're sitting here praying and insistent, it's like the 2-year-old in the aisle 2 shopping mall on the toy section. "Mom, Dad, I want this like really bad." Hey, it's okay to go before God and say, "Hey, I need this, God. Will you be here for me? Will you take care of me?" And the answer to that is yes. It may not always be how we think, or answered in the time that we're hoping for. But God wants us to be persistent with Him. It shows that we have trust for God to have answers. All right. Anyways, I'm feeling a little aggressive, and I'm being persistent in my prayer right now and saying, "God, all right, you need to meet me. Let's do this. Let's rock and roll. Valhalla, or heaven, however you want to state it. Let's meet our Maker and say, hey, Maker, you put me here on this earth for a reason, and let's fucking rock and roll." Yes, I just swore, which I shouldn't do. But let's do this. All right, God's got us, and we got to be persistent. All right. I promise you this is the last video. Viking Josh, out.